Ready? Start. Unemployment has consistently emerged as one of the most pressing political issues in Bihar. In the last two assembly elections, jobs and livelihood were among the top concerns. In 2015, post-poll surveys conducted by Lokniti (CSDS) showed that unemployment/jobs was the most important issue for 9.1% of voters. By 2020, this percentage arose to nearly 21.0%, making it the second most important issue for voters. With the employment scenario still grim, it is an issue that is likely to dominate voter priorities in the forthcoming polls. The situation needs to be looked at objectively, for which official statistics are useful. Under the Periodic Labour Force Survey (PLFS), the latest state-level indicators on employment are the April-June 2025 quarterly report and the July 2023-June 2024 annual report with insights on Bihar. The quarterly and annual releases cite Bihar's unemployment rate as 5.2% and 3% respectively, whereas it was 5.4% and 3.2% respectively at the national level for ages 15 and above. To the casual reader, Bihar's employment/unemployment picture seems decent to good. However, such a superficial reading is misleading. To truly understand employment conditions, one must understand three interrelated indicators in the PLFS: worker population ratio (WPR) or share of the population that is employed, labor force participation rate (LFPR) or the share of the population either employed or actively seeking work, and unemployment rate (UR) or share of the labor force that is unemployed and actively looking for work. Looking at the UR in isolation conceals the true picture. The same quarterly and national releases cite the WPR for Bihar at 46.2% and 51.6% respectively, while the national WPR is 52% and 58.2% respectively, which shows that the share of those employed in the working age population is much lower in Bihar. On checking the WPR and LFPR in the table, Bihar has low WPR, low LFPR and therefore low UR. A more holistic interpretation is grim because many in Bihar are not working, low WPR, and many are not even looking for, low LFPR. Since those not working are not even looking for work, the unemployment rate looks deceptively low. This is a classic manifestation of the discouraged worker effect, wherein people without jobs lose hope of finding employment opportunities and completely withdraw from the labor force. A comparison of Bihar with similar comparable states strengthens the inference and shows how bad employment conditions are in Bihar. But it is important to compare Bihar against states of a similar size and economic background. In this, two factors are crucial in determining similarity: population and per capita income. For a meaningful comparison, Bihar was grouped with nine large low-income states, population above 3 crore, as in the Registrar General of India's 2024 projections. Per capita income below national average for 2025. There are nine states that fall under this criteria, which are Assam, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, and West Bengal. When Bihar's indicators are compared with the chosen group of states, the results are alarming. Bihar ranks the lowest across WPR and LFPR. Uttar Pradesh fares marginally better but still hovers near the bottom. The quarterly PLFS April-June 2025 shows that among youth 15-29 years, the picture is even bleaker. Only 28 out of 100 are working. Bihar is at the bottom in terms of youth work participation and youth labor force participation. For a generation that should be building its future, the doors of employment remain closed. Since quarterly figures may be influenced by seasonal fluctuations in employment, it is important to look at the annual PLFS estimates as well. Quarterly estimates are based on current weekly status, in which the reference period used to determine a person's employment status is just 7 days. The annual report also presents usual status, principal plus subsidiary status, or figures which give a more comprehensive and stable picture of employment over a long term, minimizing the distortions caused by short term variations such as festivals, illness, or crop cycles. It also captures people's subsidiary work. However, these annual figures too reinforce the same conclusion. Stop.